3, 2, 1. Lights, camera, action. Adjust this stuff. Adjusting. Check. What's happening? Lots happening. Lots of stuff happening. And what happened? What happens next? You might be asking. Good question. I don't know if I find myself. Fine. Just this stuff. Sound rolling. Sound rolling. Audio, video, sound. So what's happening next? Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Oh, out of camera for a sec. Drop my phone. My phone handy in case I need it. One day we'll be fully experienced. Big man upstairs. Fully experience who he created us to be. The ebb and flow of life. Whether it be living in one home or different homes on earth. Or just temporary. Just passing through. Like the way Brother Jimbo at church puts it, we're just passing through. Just passing through. Got one permanent home waiting in heaven. For those who believe. The setting of this morning's wake-up call, learning as I'm practicing and learning Big Man Upstairs words to get ready for some later on collaboration with some men of God, sharing Big Man Upstairs word, his word, and what's revealing to us. The setting is one day Christ will return. Final battle, end times, new heaven and new earth. Those who have a relationship with Big Man Upstairs through Jesus Christ will fully experience who he created them to be. He created us to be. So what do you like best about a fresh start? What I like best about a fresh start? New beginnings and places to explore. Exploring new places. Thoughts and feelings and new things out there. Exploring it. So you all picture a new home. Going to a new home. Whether it be on earth or better yet, in heaven. So I'm looking at Revelations 21 verses 1 through 8. I'll break it up in 3 parts. Revelations 21 verses 1 through 3 at first. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the new city of Jerusalem, the new Jerusalem, coming down and out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride, beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, "Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God." Hoorah. Simplify, always faithful. Simplify, never die. So a new life. Look at that, a new life after this on earth. Look at things up on heaven, not on earth. Don't store things up here on earth. Store in heaven. What are some of the most interesting ideas you've heard about heaven? Interesting ideas heard about heaven? No more sorrow, no more pain. Pain, sorrow here on earth. No more there in heaven. Not necessarily a total annihilation, though. Rather, the beginning of a radical transformation. New earth is a new heaven. Sky, clouds, atmosphere, and celestial bodies. As promised Jesus, he was going away to prepare a place for his people. And would come again to that where I am, you may be also. It's written in John 14. And foretold by Ezekiel 37:27, echoed by Hebrews 11:16. God will forever live with everyone who has been made right with him through faith in Jesus Christ, through faith. Semper Fidelis, always faithful. So look to that. Walk, talk a righteous life daily. Look to things not here on earth, but up in heaven. It's promised to be a new heaven, new earth, a new beginning, a new way of life. Hoorah. Moving on to Revelations 21, verses 4 and 5. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning or crying or pain. For the old order of things has passed away. He who was seated on the throne said, I am making everything new. Then he said, write this down right now. For these words are trustworthy and true. True faith, trustworthy and true. As written and foreseen, foretold. So these promises for the future provide comfort for the present. But how? How do these promises do that? How do they provide comfort for the present? Knowing the future. What the future provides through these. There's hope. There's hope. Yeah, there's hope. Just as God had prepared Garden of Eden, He has prepared another perfect place for His people to live with Him for eternity. I'll look to that. God's words are always genuine and dependable. Look to that. This is foretold. Things to look forward to. Hope. Trust for a new way of life after this life on earth. Look to that. And then moving on, last part, Revelations 21, verses 6 through 8. He said to me, it is done. It is done. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give water without cost from the spring of the water of life. Those who are victorious will inherit all this, and I will be their God, and they will be my children. But the cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic acts, the idolaters, and all liars, they will be consigned to the fiery lake of burning sulfur. This is the second death. Ouch. There's hope, but there's also fear. Live a righteous life, but believing in Him, be penitent, redeemable. There's other thing to worry about. How do these promises reflect God's character? He's a finisher, beginner, Alpha and Omega, and give and take away. He freely gives salvation to those who ask. We should be asking on a daily basis, or ask, and you receive it and continue to walk it out and be penitent. Pray, fast, meditate, and give, and turn away from that bad stuff. And go back to it. Those who are saved belong to God's family. The unrepentant will not live in heaven. So I challenge it to be repentant. And to accept or reject. That's the question. Accept, reject. Don't reject. Accept. Accept. Live with it. Build that relationship. Doing the good things. Walk and talk and chew it out. How can we say for certain about eternity based on this passages? Water of life, victory, inheritance for the faithful, but opposite, the second death for the unbelieving. So should be looking at to accept, to be with Him forever, see the saved loved ones who have already died, be able to see the loved ones who already died, know them. Will never experience pain or death. Have new bodies without current handicaps or limitations. So think of a poem or a song or sketch, and sketch your own song, poem, or sketch represents what you are looking forward to about heaven. And thank the Lord for those future blessings as well as the present ones. To accept, not reject. That's my challenge. Walk, talk, chew it out. Think of a good song, good poem. Things come to heart. Choices to do good or evil, or to do good. To underline faith and belief and doing the right thing, living up moral. If you do fall down, get back up again. Pray, fast, meditate, and give. Just keep it simple. Love the Lord, all your heart, mind, soul, strength, and power. Love your Lord, all your heart, mind, soul, strength, and soul, and love your neighbor yourself. Everything else fall in line. Have Him be your guide. His will be done, not ours. Continue to walk and talk, chew it out. Stay plugged into good family and friends and fellowship, whether it be at home or work, school, church. If you're in Columbus, Fairview Baptist Church on Reese Road, good place. Real people doing real things. Big man upstairs. In the world. Fall down, get back up again. Yeah, 9:30 Sunday school, 10:30 church service. Look to that. Have a good mentor. Stay plugged in. Working out all day, every day, 24 hours, as much as you can, little by little, more and more. Enough blabbing for this morning. It's Brent the Blabber signing off for now. Thanks for joining me, Mickey. I'm just sharing Revelations 21, verses 1 through 8, about new beginnings, new heaven, new earth. Look forward to things after this life, and no more pain, no more sorrow, no more pain. Look to that. If you're just coming on board, always after it finishes live, it'll be archivable, viewable later on. Feel free to comment, follow it, what have you. Share it. This is my way to not just blab, but learn at the same time. Diving down into God's good word, learning it, expanding on it, sharing it. So sign off for now. Blue blab, blue blab, blue blab, blue. Simplify always faithful, simplify never die. Sign off for now. Again, thanks for joining me, Mickey. Have a good one.